This is the Mahindra PikUp Karoo Storm. This might just be the budget Land Cruiser bakkie you never knew about. In this video, we will review the Karoo Storm, take it for some off-roading, self-drive in a safari park, look at some animals from an elevated position, drive it at night and during the day, go down a hill, and of course, launch it. The Mahindra PikUp has a long and proud heritage, dating back to 1951. The Storm Special Edition pays homage to this heritage with its rugged looks and off-road capability. The new Mahindra bakkie is coming soon, and this model has been around for quite some time, and it surely feels like it. Is it a bad thing? Well, if you're in the market for a rugged bakkie with an old-school feel, look no further. The best words to describe the Karoo Storm are intimidating and aggressive. With the bundu gear and the raised height, I felt like I could conquer anything in this. Up front, the Karoo Storm features a large grille, projector headlights, and LED daytime running lights. The bundu gear means you get a chunky steel bumper, perfect for driving in downtown Johannesburg. Trust me, taxi drivers won't intimidate you in this. In fact, this vehicle can be perfect for the Australian outback. The bumper features LED supplementary lights, which are really good at night. With this type of lighting, you can continue off-roading even through the night. Nothing can stop you now. On the side, you have large fenders and flared wheel arches. Those 16-inch alloy wheels complement the overall aesthetics of the car. You get steel side steps and steel roll bars. The rear of the PikUp Storm is fairly simple, with taillights and a Mahindra badge. The bumper is also quite chunky and has a tow hitch courtesy of the bundu gear. Towing capacity is rated at 750 kilograms unbraked and 2.5 tons braked. You have a side step on the bumper for ease of access in and out of the load bay. The tailgate is a bit heavy. Small persons might complain about it being heavy now. With that being said, I guess the most important question to ask is, what is the Karoo Storm all about? The Karoo Storm is a special edition bakkie built for adventure, but do not be fooled by the looks. It's not as powerful as you'd probably expect given its looks. It's powered by a 2.2-liter turbo diesel engine that produces 103 kilowatts and 320 newton meters of torque. This is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission with a Tiptronic function which allows you to take charge of gear shifts. Later on in the video, we will launch it from 0 to 100 km per hour and see how fast it is. As for the Tiptronic function, I would not even touch it, to be honest. Just let it do its thing. From an off-road perspective, you have a selectable 4-wheel drive system with low-range gearing and a rear differential lock, approach and departure angles of 26 and 25 degrees respectively. You also have a ground clearance of 210 millimeters. This is the full-on 4x4 package. So with all of these features at hand, I thought, I smell a mini road trip. Lion and Safari Park, here we come. The Lion and Safari Park is situated about plus minus 40 kilometers away from Sandton, which meant we had to drive there. The result was truly amazing. We got to see some lions feeding, zebras and wildebeest minding their own business, and of course, some ostrich. On these gravel roads, the Mahindra PikUp felt at home, living to its manufacturer's specification. Trust me, this is by no means nothing to this vehicle. It definitely can handle more. The 16-inch all-terrain tires do a great job in handling all the gravel stuff. However, be prepared for some all-terrain tire noise, but you get used to it and eventually over it. On the highway, you'll find that the vehicle is well composed at speed. The steering wheel does its job of pointing you in the right direction. However, I could not seem to be able to play my own preferred music as I just could not get my phone to connect to the Android infotainment system. If you follow Mr. How Much, you would have noticed that he experienced more or less of a similar issue. However, to make up for that, we have a built-in satellite navigation system which I use to get to my destination. The seats are reasonably comfortable, but you do not get much support around the bends, so be careful around those bends. Otherwise, you'll move from being a driver to being a passenger or passenger to driver. In urban driving scenarios, the highlight is simply the fact that you get to see over everyone. If you're short and just want to experience what tall feels like, get one of these. It is maneuverable and easy to park thanks to its rear view camera. However, you do not get any PDC sensors here, so you can just simply keep moving until you hear go. The Bundu gear will save the day. It also has a number of features that make it convenient for urban use, such as power windows and locks, as well as an air conditioning system with an automatic climate control system. Fuel average for the Karoo Storm is rated at 9.3 liters per 100 kilometers. However, I was seeing between 8 to 9 liters per 100 kilometers. My partner is very picky, but she definitely enjoyed this one. Her honest opinion, the car is different, but she loves the 4x4 experience. Speaking about the 4x4 experience, let me show you another feature that will come in handy in off-roading, especially when you're going down a slope. When going down a hill, all you need to do is press the hill descent control button, and it helps you go down a hill at a controllable speed. There you go folks, off-roading made easy. With all of that being said, let's launch it. I must say that took a while. With that being said, let's take a quick look at the interior and sum it up with the Mio score. From an interior perspective, the one thing you can't miss is the amount of space in here. You could have a picnic and not even feel cramped up. You have manual adjustable leather wrapped seats. The door panels and dashboard feature hard plastics. The steering wheel is chunky with some multifunction buttons for the cruise control system and radio controls. You have traditional analog dials and a small TFT screen which will show you information about your kilometers traveled, fuel levels and operating temperature. The Karoo Storm comes with a 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system that includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. In my opinion, the infotainment system feels just a little bit outdated. However, it's well equipped. The fuel range and average readings are embedded in the system. So, on your infotainment system, you'll have to look for fuel info. That's exactly where you'll find fuel information. Someone please show Mr. How Much how to find it.
Because I don't know the fuel consumption. I couldn't find it on the infotainment system.
But just like Mr. How Much, I also could not find a way to play music with this system. If you know exactly how to do that, please let us know in the comment section below. You have cup holders for both front and rear passengers. However, they are oddly shaped. But they can be forgiven if you consider the fact that it comes with these airplane style armrests for the front passengers. In contrast to the rear door pockets, the front door pockets are tight. For your charging needs, you have one USB charging port for the front passengers as well as the 12-volt socket. With the front seats in my most comfortable sitting position, well then, there's your space. With a recommended retail price of $643,099, cost of ownership will set you back $16,087, with an installment of $12,573, fuel of $1,714, assuming that you'll fill up the 80-liter tank at least once a month, and an estimated insurance of $1,800. By the way, everything that you see here is included in the price, including a service plan of 5 years or 90,000 kilometers and a warranty plan of 4 years or 120,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. With that being said, it is now time for the Mio score. For the interior, I'll give this vehicle a 6 out of 10. The interior is somewhat outdated. For the exterior, I'll give the vehicle a 7 out of 10. For engine and performance, I'll give the vehicle a 6 out of 10. For safety and tech, I'll give the vehicle a 5 out of 10. As an overall package, I'll give the vehicle a 6 out of 10. The Mahindra PikUp Karoo Storm therefore gets a Mio score of 29 out of 50. Thank you very much for watching and for getting to the end of the video. If you haven't yet done so, please don't forget to like and to subscribe to the channel for more dope content like this. Let's grow this channel together and support local YouTube.